Hello there, grumpy old fart here. Get a drink of coffee here. Got to have good coffee in your life, you know? Um, I'm doing a movie review of the movie The New Mutants. This movie came out in 2020. It is an action horror mystery, and this is based off of the comic book team, The New Mutants, which is the underclassmen of the X-Men. The younger group of the X-Men that would graduate and later become X-Men. The plot is young, uncommon teenagers with superpowers, mutants, reside in a research facility while they learn to cope with and control their extraordinary abilities. They soon begin to question if they are patients or prisoners. And this, I like the way they did it. It was well done. The progression of the story was good. The special effects were outstanding. The character development and the story arcs were good, except for two I'm going to get to here shortly. But they kept pretty well to the comic books otherwise, and I'm going to show you the only problem that I had with this. If you get the opportunity to watch The New Mutants, definitely do so. It's well worth the watch. This was a great movie. Speaking as a comic book collector from way back, I only had two problems with this story. Here we go. First, there's a character, Sam Guthrie. This is the minor one. Okay, the Sam Guthrie, and the character's codename is Cannonball, because he has the ability to launch himself like a missile, like rocket thrust, and like a missile. And while he's blasting, he's invulnerable. The problem that I had with this is he had a cast on his arm. And I'm not saying, and I can't fault the actor, I can't fault the production company for this. This is a very minor thing because theoretically he could have broken his arm while he was not blasting, because when he's not blasting, he's not invulnerable. While he is blasting, he is invulnerable. All that being said, I don't recall them saying, well, I fell down and broke my arm, kind of thing. So it raises a question of how he broke his arm. That was a very, very minor thing. In real life, the actor broke his arm and they boom, they had to show it in the show. So my contention is they could have explained it a little bit. Oh, he fell down the stairs or whatever, klutz kind of thing. And it wouldn't have been that big a deal. But they didn't, as far as I know. So that's the minor one, and it shouldn't matter. Here's the second one. This is the one that I really, really had a problem with. Maisie Williams' character. She's an actress, and she was in Game of Thrones. Pretty popular actress. She played the character Wolfsbane. Wolfsbane had apparently an obligatory girl-on-girl kissing scene in this movie. And I don't have a problem with lesbians, that's not the issue. But the character in question is a devout Catholic, very, very religious individual who led a very sheltered life. She was straight in every comic book depiction that I'm aware of. She had boyfriends. She was so shy that when the boys were swimming, as I recall, the boys were swimming, they had their shirts off in their swim trunks and they were swimming. She averted her eyes, that kind of thing. This is the most, I'm not going to say anti-gay, but she's the furthest thing from gay. Even if she had gay leanings, lesbian leanings, she wouldn't have expressed them because they're against her religion. And this is the problem that I had with this. They took the wrong character and made her gay, made her lesbian. The other character that she was kissing wasn't lesbian either that I'm aware of. So this is that, the obligatory kissing scene. They had to have girls making out. Here's the problem that I have with this, the main problem. There is a lesbian member of the New Mutants. Her name is Magma, and she actually was a lesbian, but they did not include her in this story. They could have, but they didn't. Basically what this boiled down to is some fanboy somewhere basically wanted to see Maisie Williams make out with another girl. It's that simple. And that's the part that I didn't like. They could have included Magma and then put her in this scene, and it would have been great. You wouldn't have had a problem with it, because the character was a lesbian. The characters they had in the kissing scene were not lesbians. They were never lesbians in the comic books. The only reason to do this is to satisfy some weird, you know, urge, I guess, for some fanboy somewhere. Otherwise, this is a wonderful movie, and I really highly recommend that you watch it. The cast, we got Maisie Williams, Charlie Heaton, Anya Taylor-Joy, Anya, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I want to say it right because she's a hell of a good actress. Alice Braga, Anya Taylor-Joy, Alice Braga, Henry Zaga, Blue Hunt, and Adam Beach. The standouts. Whenever I do these, I try to do a standout. And in this one, I'm going to go with Anya Taylor-Joy. She is a brilliant young actress. She played the character Magic and Ilyana Rasputin. The character is, if you're familiar with the X-Men, her older brother is the X-Man Colossus. Somebody, as I understand it, somebody kidnapped her character and sent her to Limbo, and she ended up ruling Limbo because she's a very powerful mutant, a mutant sorceress. Her name is Magic, M-A-G-I-K. Anya Taylor-Joy captured the character perfectly. She is easily the most powerful member of the group, and she showed it. Oh my God, she's brilliant. The actress is brilliant. The character, she portrayed the character perfectly. Just absolutely wonderful. If you get a chance to watch this movie, please do so. You will enjoy it. And pay close attention to Magic. You'll see what I'm talking about. You folks have a good day. The movie is The New Mutants from 2020. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.